BTS's Jimin has officially returned to South Korea after making global headlines with his bold appearance at Dior's Spring-Summer 2026 collection show in Paris. The idol, who attended the fashion event as Dior's global ambassador, arrived at Incheon International Airport on October 3rd, where media outlets and hundreds of fans gathered to welcome him back home. Jimin's arrival was nothing short of a spectacle. Despite the long flight from France, the singer looked effortlessly stylish, donning a comfortable yet chic outfit that contrasted with his daring fashion statement at the Dior runway show just days earlier. While in Paris, Jimin stole the spotlight with his shirtless blazer look, a choice that stirred both praise and controversy online, sparking intense discussions across K-netizen communities and fashion platforms alike. As he stepped out of the airport terminal, Jimin waved to fans warmly and flashed his signature smile, creating a frenzy among ARMY members who had waited for hours to catch a glimpse of him. Security was tight, but the excitement was undeniable as chants of "Jimin! Jimin!" filled the arrival hall. Videos of his return quickly spread across Twitter, X, Instagram, and TikTok, with hashtags like "Welcome Back Jimin" and "Jimin at Incheon," trending worldwide within minutes. Korean entertainment outlets also highlighted Jimin's strong global influence, noting how his trip to Paris became one of the most talked about moments of this year's Paris Fashion Week. Many fashion journalists praised him for blending K-pop charisma with haute couture daring, while others noted that Jimin's presence underscored Dior's growing commitment to engaging with Gen Z audiences. Meanwhile, fans are also speculating on what Jimin's return could mean for BTS's upcoming group projects. His recent live broadcast from Paris hinted at the band's preparations for a 2026 comeback, further fueling anticipation among ARMY. For now, Jimin is expected to rest and resume his personal schedules in Korea. But one thing is certain: whether on stage, in fashion, or simply at the airport, Jimin's impact continues to prove his standing as one of the most influential global icons of his generation. After dazzling global audiences at Dior's Spring-Summer 2026 collection show in Paris, BTS member Jimin has safely returned to South Korea, where his arrival sparked a wave of excitement among fans and media alike. On October 3rd, hundreds of ARMYs gathered at Incheon International Airport, holding banners, cameras, and gifts, eager to greet the idol who has become one of the most recognizable faces in both music and fashion. Jimin's airport look once again captured attention. This time, he chose a relaxed yet sophisticated outfit, pairing a striped oversized shirt with wide-leg trousers and minimal accessories. The understated ensemble highlighted his ability to balance high fashion and everyday comfort, a stark contrast to the daring shirtless blazer he wore at the Dior runway show in Paris, which had dominated international headlines and sparked heated debates across online communities. Jimin has this rare ability to pull off two completely different styles within the same week, noted a South Korean fashion columnist. In Paris, he embodied bold high fashion, while in Seoul, he reminded us of his natural charm and effortless elegance. The airport quickly turned into a sea of purple as fans waved light sticks, sang snippets of BTS songs, and shouted affectionate messages like, "We love you, Jimin!" Despite tight security, the singer slowed his pace several times to wave, bow, and smile warmly at the crowd, even making brief eye contact with some fans. Many ARMYs shared their emotional experiences online, with posts like, "I waited 12 hours at Incheon just to see him smile, and it was worth it." Videos and fan-captured photos of Jimin's return trended worldwide within hours, with hashtags such as "Welcome Back Jimin," "Jimin at Incheon," "Jimin Fashion King" topping X, Twitter. Jimin's Paris trip is now being hailed as one of the most memorable appearances of this season's Paris Fashion Week. International outlets including Vogue and Harper's Bazaar highlighted his fearless styling choices, calling him a symbol of the new generation's fluid approach to masculinity and fashion. Meanwhile, discussions among Korean netizens reflected mixed reactions. Some applauded his boldness, while others criticized the shirtless Dior look as too revealing. Nonetheless, the fact that a single outfit could dominate conversations for days demonstrates Jimin's unparalleled influence. Jimin is no longer just a K-pop star. He is a cultural phenomenon, bridging the gap between music, fashion, and global youth culture. With his return to Korea, speculation is growing about Jimin's next steps. During a surprise live broadcast in Paris, the singer hinted at the band's upcoming group activities, confirming preparations for a new album and world tour in 2026. This revelation has further amplified anticipation among fans who have been eagerly awaiting the group's full comeback after their military service hiatus. For now, Jimin is expected to take a short rest before diving into his packed schedule, which may include music-related projects, brand endorsements, and possibly more fashion collaborations following his successful Dior showcase. Whether striding down the streets of Paris in bold couture, standing on stage with BTS, or walking through Incheon in a casual striped shirt, Jimin continues to embody a unique duality, approachable yet iconic, humble yet globally celebrated. His return reminds fans that no matter where he goes, Jimin's presence creates waves of inspiration, admiration, and cultural impact. The moment Jimin appeared at the arrival gate, a wave of cheers filled the airport. Fans who had been waiting overnight erupted into chants of "Park Jimin" and "We love you," while holding purple banners and Dior-branded items to show both their love for the artist and their pride in his global ambassador role. Despite the heavy security presence, Jimin acknowledged his supporters with bows, soft waves, and his signature warm smile. "I've seen idols at the airport before, but Jimin's aura is different," said one fan who traveled from Busan just to see him return. "Even in a simple shirt, he shines brighter than anyone." The contrast between Jimin's daring Paris look and his understated airport fashion drew equal attention. In Paris, Jimin made headlines worldwide for wearing an open blazer without a short underneath, a fashion statement that some praised as fearless, while others found controversial. Back in Korea, however, he opted for a more subtle approach, an oversized striped shirt, soft trousers, and tinted glasses that gave him a sophisticated yet approachable aura. Fashion critics argue this duality is exactly what makes Jimin stand out. "He embodies versatility," said Marie Delacour, a French fashion journalist. In Paris, he symbolized haute couture daring. In Seoul, he reminded us of his grounded, everyday charm. Few stars can play both roles so seamlessly. Just days before his return, Jimin had gone live from Paris, candidly sharing his reflections on fame, personal growth, and the weight of public scrutiny. "Life isn't easy, but I'm learning to become a better adult every day." His words resonated deeply with fans, especially as he indirectly addressed past controversies while emphasizing his commitment to growth and authenticity. That same sincerity seemed to echo at Incheon, where his simple gestures of gratitude reminded fans why they feel so connected to him. Beyond fashion headlines, Jimin's return also reignited discussions about BTS's highly anticipated comeback. The group has already confirmed plans for a 2026 album and world tour, which would mark their first as a complete 7-member act since military service commitments. Fans speculate that Jimin, with his expanding global influence in both music and fashion, will play a central role in shaping BTS's next era. Industry experts note that his presence at Dior was not just about personal branding, but also about paving new paths for BTS as a whole. When Jimin sits front row at Dior, it's not just Jimin, it's BTS's cultural power extending into new territories, said a South Korean entertainment analyst. As Jimin settles back into life in Seoul, one truth remains clear. His influence now extends far beyond the stage. Whether striding through Paris in bold couture or waving at fans in a Korean airport, he continues to blur the lines between idol and icon, between pop star and cultural ambassador. Jimin has become more than just a singer, wrote one columnist. He represents resilience, creativity, and the evolving identity of global youth. His return to Korea reminds us that his journey is only just beginning.